Hi students, welcome back to All Fours Maths class. Dear students, in this session I am going to continue the problems on centers of the circles. Okay, in last session already we completed this problem. Find the circumcenter of the triangle formed by the vertices 1, 3, 0, -2 and -3, 1. Already we completed this value. Okay. Let A1, 3 be 0, -2 and C -3, 1 be the vertices of a given triangle. Let x, y be the circumcenter. Then by using the property SA is equal to SB is equal to SC, we find the circumcenter S. That is the first method. Second method for to find the circumcenter of these triangle. Okay, please write the second method. Second method. What is the definition of the circumcenter? Circumcenter is the point of concurrency of perpendicular bisectors of the sides. Okay. Here ABC are vertices of a triangle. BC is one of the side. What is the perpendicular bisector? Perpendicular bisector means the line which is perpendicular to BC and passing through the midpoint of BC. Suppose what is the E be the midpoint of D be the midpoint of BC. Let D be the midpoint of BC. Next, what is the midpoint? Midpoint is nothing but x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. That means -3 by 2, -2 plus 1 means -1 by 2. It is the midpoint. The perpendicular bisector is nothing but it is perpendicular to BC. First we find the slope of BC. Slope of BC. What is the slope of BC? Slope of BC is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 means -3 minus 0. That is equal to 3 by -3 means -1. What is the perpendicular slope? Perpendicular slope is nothing but +1. Slope and point are given. So what is the equation of this perpendicular bisector? Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, or slope is here 1 by 1. So perpendicular bisector of side BC is nothing but x minus y is equal to a by b means 1 by 1. X minus y is equal to x1 minus y1. x1 y1 is -3 by 2 -1 by 2. That means x minus y is equal to -3 by 2 -1 by 2. What is this value? -4 by 2. That implies x minus y is equal to -2. x minus y plus 2 is equal to 0. Say this is equation number 1. So the perpendicular bisector of this BC is 1. Equation number 1. What is this equation? X minus y plus 2 is equal to 0. It is equation number 1. Similarly, we find the perpendicular bisector of AC or AB. Next, what is the midpoint of AC? Midpoint of AC is nothing but x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. That means, what is the midpoint? -3 plus 1 by 2. That means -1, 1 plus 3 by 2. That means 2. -1, 2. Say this value is E. Okay, the perpendicular bisector, that means it is perpendicular to AC. What is the slope of AC? What is the slope of AC? Now, slope of AC is equal to what is the slope? y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. 1 minus 3 by -3 -1. That means -2 by -4. That is equal to 1 by 2. What is the perpendicular slope? Perpendicular slope is nothing but -2 by 1. So, equation of the perpendicular bisector of AC is nothing but 2x plus y is equal to 2x1 plus y1. What is the value of x1, y1? -2, 1. That means 2x plus y is equal to -2 plus 2. Okay, -2 plus 2 cancel. That means 2x plus y is equal to 0. Say this is equation number 2. By solving these two 1 and 2 lines, it is one line, it is second line. By solving these two values, we get the circumcenter. It is the alternative method. Okay, another method. By solving 1 and 2. One equation is x minus y plus 2 is equal to 0. Second equation is 2x plus y is equal to 0. By adding these two values, y cancel. 3x plus 2 is equal to 0. What is the value of x? X is equal to -2 by 3. By substituting this value in this equation, we get the value of y. Y means y is equal to -2x. That means what is the value? Y is equal to 4 by 3. Therefore, circumcenter is equal to -2 by 3, 4 by 3. Please note this value. It is the second method. Next, another method, verification method. Verification method is nothing but circumcenter is equidistant from the vertices. By verification, take first answer A is S. So check the values SA, SB, SC. If SA is equal to SB is equal to SC, that is the correct answer. Verification also we can do verification method also. Please note this value. Okay. Next, find the circumcenter of the triangle formed by the lines 3x minus y minus 5 is equal 0. Find the circumcenter of the triangle formed by the lines 3x minus y minus 5 is equal 0. X plus 2y minus 4 is equal 0. And 5x plus 3y plus 1 is equal 0. Find the circumcenter of the triangle formed by the lines. In this case, the given lines are 3x minus y minus 5 is equal 0 is the first equation. X plus 2y minus 4 is equal 0 is the second equation. And 5x plus 3y plus 1 is equal 0 is the third equation. Say triangle ABC is the given triangle. And this equation be 1, 2, 3. In this case, the equations are given. First we find the vertices of a triangle. What are the vertices ABC? By solving 1 and 2, we get A. By solving 2 and 3, we get B. By solving 1 and 3, we get C. Next, let Sx comma y be the circumcenter. Then by using the property SA is equal to SB is equal to SC, we find or perpendicular bisectors. By finding the perpendicular bisectors, we find the equations. Okay, please note this value. By solving 1 and 2, A be the point of intersection. Let A be the point of intersection of the lines 1 and 2. Okay, by solving these two values, what is the first equation? By eliminating y, we find the value or cross multiplication method. 1 into 2, first equation into 2. 6x minus 2y minus 10 is equal 0. Second equation is x plus 2y minus 4 is equal 0. By adding y cancel, 7x minus 14 is equal 0. That implies x is equal to 2. 14 by 7. By substituting a point x is equal to in equation 1, we get y. What is the value of y? Y is equal to 3x minus 5. Move this value to RHS. Y is equal to 3x minus 5. 3 into 2 means 6 minus 5. That is equal to 1. So, point of intersection of the lines 1 and 2 is 2, 1. First point is 2, 1. Okay. Next, by solving 2 and 3, the value of point of intersection is B. Let B be the point of intersection of the lines 2 and 3. By solving 2 and 3 by cross multiplication or elimination method. By elimination means second equation into 5. Okay, that means 5x plus 10y minus 20 is equal 0. Third equation. What is the third equation? 5x plus 3y plus 1 is equal 0. By subtracting, we get 5x cancel. 7y minus 21 is equal 0. What is the value of y? Y is equal 3. By substituting the value of y is equal 3 in second or third, we get x. Substitute in this equation 2. X plus 6 minus 4 is equal 0. That means x is equal to minus 2. Therefore, point of intersection is minus 2, 3. B point is minus 2, 3. Okay. Next, by solving 1 and 3, we get C. By solving 1 and 3, we get C. By solving the lines 1 and 3. By solving 1 and 3, eliminate y. That means first equation into 3. Elimination method. 9x minus 3y minus 15 is equal 0. Next, third equation is 5x plus 3y plus 1 is equal 0. By adding 3y cancel, 14x minus 14 is equal 0. That means x is equal to 1. Substitute the value of x is equal to 1 in equation 1. We get 3 minus y minus 5 is equal to 0. That means y is equal to what is the value? Y, move this value to RHS. 3 minus 5 means minus 2. X is equal to 1. Y is equal to minus 2. 1 comma minus 2. Now, by solving the equation, we find the vertices of the triangle ABC. Next, now we find the circumcenter. Say, let Sx comma y be the circumcenter of triangle ABC. Let X comma y be the circumcenter of triangle ABC. Then, what is the condition? Circumcenter is equidistant from the vertices. SA is equal to SB is equal to SC. By using SA square is equal to SB square, we get one of the equation. Okay. And by using SP square is equal to SC square, we get another equation. By solving these two equations, we get X and Y. That is the circumcenter of the triangle ABC. Okay. Please note this value. Or alternative method. Alternative method by verification method. In this case, find SA square. SB square, SC square. If SA square is equal to SB square is equal to SC square, then option 1 is correct. If it is fails, go to second, third, fourth verification method. Please complete this problem. Okay. Next, incenter of a triangle. It can be denoted by, what is the incenter? Incenter of a triangle is the point of concurrency of internal angular bisectors. Internal angular bisectors of a triangle. Suppose it is the triangle ABC. Angle A is internal angle. If this angle is divided into two equal parts, then this line is said to be, AD is said to be internal angular bisector. Similarly, the internal angular bisector through B, through C. All of these are congruent. This point of concurrency is said to be incenter. First note this point. Suppose AD is the internal angular bisector through A. It divides the opposite side into remaining two sides ratio. That means BD is to DC is equal to what is the value? AB is to AC. AB is nothing but C is to B. Okay. First note this point. Let AD be the internal angular bisector through A in triangle ABC. Internal angular bisector through A in triangle ABC. Then BD is to DC is equal to, BD is to DC is equal to AB is to AC. That is equal to, AB is nothing but C is to B. Okay. And next point. Let I be the incenter of triangle ABC. Incenter of triangle ABC. Then AI is to ID is equal to, I divides the internal angular bisector in the ratio of B plus C is to A. B plus C is to A. Please note this value. Next, incenter of triangle ABC is, incenter of triangle ABC is the point of concurrency of internal angular bisectors, internal angular bisectors of angle A, angle B, angle C. This can be denoted by I. This can be denoted by I. Next, let A x1 y1, let A x1 y1 B x2 y2 and C x3 y3 be vertices of a triangle ABC. Then incenter I is equal to A x1 plus B x2 plus C x3 by A plus B plus C comma A y1 plus B y2 plus C y3 by A plus B plus C. Here the internal angular bisector of A is this value, internal angular bisector of this value. All of these are congruent at I. This incenter, this I is said to be incenter of the triangle ABC. Okay. Here incenter is always lies inside of the triangle. It is acute or obtuse or right angle, any triangle. The incenter must be lies inside of the triangle. Similarly, centroid also lies inside of the triangle. But orthocenter and circumcenter lies inside or outside or on the side of the triangle. Okay. Please observe the difference between these two values. Here the incenter I always lies, the incenter I always lies inside of the triangle. Okay. Next, excenters of a triangle. Excenters of a triangle. These are denoted by I1, I2, I3. Excenters. Already we discussed about the incenter and excenters in 2D geometry. Okay, 2D geometry basics. Please note this value. What is the incenter opposite to the vertex A? The point of concurrency of internal angular bisector of A and external angular bisectors of B and C are congruent. Internal angular bisector of A and external angular bisectors of B and C are congruent. This point of concurrency is said to be excenter opposite to the vertex A. It can be denoted by I1. Similarly, the excenter opposite to the vertex B is said to be I2. Excenter opposite to the vertex C is said to be I3. Okay, please note this value. The point of concurrency of internal angular bisector of angle A and external angular bisectors of B comma C and external angular bisectors of B comma C in a triangle is said to be X center opposite to the vertex A. Opposite to the vertex A. It can be denoted by I1. It can be denoted by I1. Similarly, the X center opposite to the vertex B is denoted by I2 and the X center opposite to C is denoted by I3. Let A x1 y1, B x2 y2 and C x3 y3 be the vertices of a triangle ABC. Then I1 is equal to minus of ax1 plus bx2 plus cx3 by minus a plus b plus c, comma, minus ay1 plus by2 plus cy3 by minus a plus b plus c. Here what is the value of a? A is nothing but the side opposite to angle A. It is A, it is B, it is C. That means A is equal to BC, B is equal to CA and C is equal to AB. Small a is nothing but distance between BC. Small b is nothing but distance between CA. Small c is nothing but distance between AB. Similarly, what is the I2? For getting I1, x components, x coordinates values are negative values. We take these values are negative. For getting I2, b coefficients are negative. For getting I3, c coefficients are negative. That means a x1 minus b x2 plus c x3 by a minus b plus c, comma, a y1 minus b y2 plus c y3 by a minus b plus c. Similarly, I3 is equal to a x1 plus b x2 minus c x3 by a plus b minus c, comma, a y1 plus b y2 minus c y3 by a plus b minus c. These are the x centers opposite to the vertices A, B, C respectively. Please note these values. Okay. Formula chepped. Area of the triangle. Let A x1 y1, B x2 y2 and C x3 y3 be vertices of a triangle. Then area of triangle ABC is equal to half into mod sigma x1 into y2 minus y3 square units. Already we know this formula. Okay. Next, modulus of half into x1 minus x2, x1 minus x3, y1 minus y2, y1 minus y3. Next, modulus of half x1, x2, x3, y1, y2, y3, 1, 1, 1. If the vertices of a triangle are given, then area of the triangle is by using this formula, this or this, we find the area. Okay. Suppose the lines are given. Let the lines a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 and a3x plus b3y plus c3 is equal to 0 forms a triangle. That means these lines, it is one of the line, it is the second line, third line. These lines forms a triangle. What is the area? In this case, by solving 1 and 2, we find the vertex A. By solving 2 and 3, we find the vertex B. By solving 1 and 3, we find the C. A, B, C, x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. Already we find these values. If vertices are given, what is the formula? By using this formula, we find the area. Or direct formula. Please note this value. Let the lines a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0 and a3x plus b3y plus c3 is equal to 0 forms a triangle. Then area of the triangle is equal to delta square by 2 mod delta 1 into delta 2 into delta 3. What is the value of delta? Delta is nothing but simply that of, write these coefficients, all of these coefficients, a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2, a3, b3, c3. Delta is nothing but simply that of a1, b1, c1, a2, b2, c2, a3, b3, c3. 3 by 3 determinant value. Already we know about this value. Next. And what is the value of delta 1? Delta 1 is nothing but 2 by 2 determinant. We take 1 and 2. 1 and 2 means a1, b1, a2, b2. It is the delta of these two values. Next, delta 2 means you take 2, 3 values. 2, 3. That means a2, b2, a3, b3. And delta 3 is equal to, what are the next values? a3, b3, a1, b1. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 1. Okay, that value of this value is nothing but AD minus BC. By using that property, we find delta, delta 1, delta 2, delta 3. Substitute these values in this equation, we get the area of the triangle. Okay, it is the direct formula to find the area. Please note these values. Next, ratio of the sides of a triangle when the sides equations are given. Please note this value. Ratio of the sides of a triangle. Let the lines a1x plus b1y plus c1 is equal to 0, a2x plus b2y plus c2 is equal to 0, and a3x plus b3y plus c3 is equal to 0 forms a triangle. Then ratio of the sides. Actually, in this case, we find to find the ratio of the sides. First, we find the vertices of a triangle. By solving 1 and 2, we get A. By solving 2 and 3, we get B. By solving 1 and 3, we get C. So, distance between 2 points is nothing but AB, x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus 1 whole square under root. Okay, by using that property, we find AB, BC, CA. Ratio of the sides is nothing but AB is to BC is to CA. It is the actual method, but direct formula. To find the ratio of the sides, we use this formula. Very, very important. Please note this value. Very, very important. Then the ratio of the sides is equal to root over a1 square plus b1 square into root over a1 square plus b1 square into, if we use a1 b1, then next terms are a2 b2 a3 b3. So det of a2 b2 a3 b3 by using cyclic order. Next term here 2 root over a2 square plus b2 square. Next term 2 3, next 3 1 det of a3 b3 a1 b1 is to next term root over a3 square plus b3 square into det of a1 b1 a2 b2. It is the shortcut formula to find the ratio of the sides. Very, very important. Please note this value. Okay. Next, quadrilateral. What is the area of the quadrilateral? If x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3, x4, y4 be the vertices of a quadrilateral, then area is half into modulus of x1 minus x3. You take diagonals 1, 3, 2, 4. x1 minus x3, x2 minus x4, y1 minus y3, y2 minus y4. Okay, please note this value. Let A x1, y1, B x2, y2, C x3, y3 and D x4, y4 be the vertices of a quadrilateral, then area of the quadrilateral is equal to modulus of half into det of x1 minus x3, x2 minus x4, y1 minus y3, y2 minus y4. Okay, next, parallelogram area. It is the quadrilateral area. Next, parallelogram area. If base and height are given, what is the area of the parallelogram? BH. Okay, please write the first point. Area of the parallelogram is equal to BH, where B is equal to base, where B is equal to base and H is equal to height of the parallelogram. Please note the diagram. It is the base, it is the height. Okay, next. If P1, P2 are the perpendicular distances, that means these are the parallel sides. These are the parallel sides. If P1 is one of the distance between these two parallel lines and P2 is the distance between another two parallel lines and theta is the one of the angle between any two adjacent sides, then area of the parallelogram is P1 P2 by sin theta. Please note this value. If P1 comma P2 be distances between the parallel lines and theta be the angle between any two adjacent sides of a parallelogram, then area of the parallelogram is equal to P1 P2 by sin theta. P1 P2 by sin theta. Okay, please note this value. Next, let AX plus BY plus C1 is equal to 0, AX plus BY plus C2 is equal to 0. These are two parallel lines. PX plus QY plus R1 is equal to 0, PX plus QY plus R2 is equal to 0. These two are parallel lines. These two are set of two parallel lines. Okay. The diagram formed by these parallel lines must be parallelogram. Since these two are parallel, these two are parallel. The diagram formed by these lines is a parallelogram. This parallelogram may be rectangle or square or rhombus or parallelogram. Okay. When it is a parallelogram, when it is a rectangle, when it is a rhombus, when it is a square, we find these values. Okay. Please observe the equations. The first equation is AX plus BY plus C1 is equal to 0, AX plus BY plus C2 is equal to 0. Okay. This is the first equation, second equation. These two are parallel. Okay, what is the slope of these parallel lines? Say m1 is equal to slope of the first set of parallel lines minus a by b. m2 is equal to slope of the second set of the parallel lines minus p by q. Okay, suppose this parallelogram is a rectangle or square. If it is a rectangle, what is the condition? The angle between the two adjacent sides is 90 degrees. That means m1 m2 is equal to minus 1. In a rectangle, m1 m2 is equal to minus 1. In square also, m1 m2 is equal to minus 1. But in parallelogram, m1 m2 not equal to minus 1. This angle is not equal to 90 degrees. In a rhombus also, the angle between the two adjacent sides is not equal to 90 degrees. That means m1 m2 not equal to minus 1. If m1 m2 is equal to minus 1, then this parallelogram may be rectangle or square. Okay, next. Please observe this value. The distance between the two parallel lines is nothing but mod c1 minus c2 by root over a square plus b square. Say p1 is equal to distance between the first set of parallel lines c1 minus c2 by root over a square plus b square. p2 be the distance between the second set of parallel lines. That means mod r1 minus r2 by root over p square plus q square. Suppose p1 is equal to p2. In a square, what is the condition? In a square, the distance between these two parallel lines is nothing but it is the side of the square. Distance between these two parallel lines is nothing but side of the square. The distance between these two parallel lines is equal to these two parallel lines. Then it must be a square. Next, at the same time, in a rhombus, the distance between these two parallel lines is equal to distance between these two parallel lines. Okay, if P1 is equal to P2, then it is a rhombus or a square. If P1 not equal to P2, suppose rectangle distance between these two parallel lines is nothing but it is the breadth. Distance between these two values is nothing but L. L is not equal to B. That means P1 is not equal to P2. If P1 is not equal to P2, then it must be rectangle or a parallelogram. Rectangle or a parallelogram. By using these properties, we decide it is a parallelogram or a rectangle or a rhombus or a square. Okay, please note these values. Let very important point, next point, ax plus by plus c1 is equal to 0, ax plus by plus c2 is equal to 0, and px plus qy plus r1 is equal to 0, px plus qy plus r2 is equal to 0 being two sets of parallel lines. Then the diagram formed by the lines is first one, a parallelogram if m1 into m2 not equal to minus 1 and p1 not equal to p2. A rectangle if m1 m2 is equal to minus 1 and p1 not equal to p2. A rhombus if m1 m2 is not equal to minus 1 and p1 is equal to p2. A square if m1 m2 is equal to minus 1 and p1 is equal to p2. Here, what are the values of m1 m2? m1 m2 are nothing but slopes of these parallel lines. Okay, where m1 comma m2 are slopes of that lines. That is, m1 is equal to minus a by b, m2 is equal to minus p by q. And what are the values of p1, p2? p1 comma p2 are the distance between the two parallel lines. p1 comma p2 are the distance between the two parallel lines. That is, what is the value of p1? That is, p1 is equal to mod c1 minus c2 by root over a square plus b square, and p2 is equal to mod r1 minus r2 by root over p square plus q square. Okay. If m1 m2 is not equal to minus 1 and p1 not equal to p2, it is a parallelogram. m1 m2 is equal to minus 1, the angle between the adjacent sides is 90 degrees. That means it may be rectangle or square. But p1 not equal to p2, so it must be rectangle. If p1 is equal to p2 and m1 m2 is equal to minus 1, it must be a square. Okay. In a rhombus, sides distance between two parallel lines equal. P1 is equal to P2 and angle between the adjacent sides not equal to 90 degrees. That means M1 M not equal to minus 1. Please note this value. Next, Let ax plus by plus c1 is equal to 0, ax plus by plus ct is equal to 0 and px plus qy plus r1 is equal to 0, px plus qy plus r2 is equal to 0 be two sets of parallel lines. Then the diagram formed by these lines is a parallelogram or a rectangle or square or rhombus. The area of the diagram formed by these lines is this value, mod c1 minus ct into r1 minus r2 by det of ab pq. Very important. Please note this value. Let ax plus by plus c1 is equal to 0, ax plus by plus ct is equal to 0 and px plus qy plus r1 is equal to 0, px plus qy plus r2 is equal to 0 be two sets of parallel lines. Then area of the diagram formed by the above lines is equal to mod c1 minus c2 into r1 minus r2 by det of ab pq. Det of it is the 2 by 2 determinant, ad minus bc, aq minus bp. Okay, please note this value. Next point, this is also very important. The diagram formed by the lines x plus or minus y plus or minus a is equal to 0 or mod x plus mod y is equal to a where a greater than 0 is a square. Please observe this diagram. Mod x plus mod y is equal to a means mod x means plus x or minus x, that depends upon x is either positive or negative. This means it is plus or minus x, it is plus or minus y. After splitting we take plus plus, that means x plus y is equal to a is one of the line, x minus y is equal to a is another line. Next third line is minus x plus y is equal to a. Fourth line minus x minus y is equal to a. Please observe these values. X plus y minus a is equal to 0 is one of the line, x minus y minus a is equal to 0, x minus y plus a is equal to 0, x plus y plus a is equal to 0. Please observe these values. X plus or minus y plus or minus a is equal to 0 is nothing but these lines. Okay, the diagram formed by these lines or these lines, this represents 4 lines, okay, is a square. Please observe this value. First one, I draw the diagram. X plus y is equal to a means the line is in this way. X plus y is equal to a means x by a plus y by a is equal to 1. Okay. Here x intercept is a comma 0, y intercept is 0 comma a. Next, x minus y is equal to a means x intercept is a and y intercept is minus a. Y intercept is minus a means 0 comma minus a. Please observe this value. Okay, next line, x plus y minus x plus y is equal to a means x intercept is minus a, y intercept is a. That means the line is in this way. Okay, next, x plus y is equal to, next to minus x plus y is equal to a means minus a comma 0. Next value, x minus y is equal to a means a comma minus a. It is minus a comma a. Next, x plus y is equal to, here what is the intercept? X plus y is minus x minus y is equal to a. That means x intercept is minus a, y intercept is 0 comma minus a. It is the diagram. Please observe these values. The distance between these two values is root 2a. The distance between these values is root 2a. All these sides are equal. Okay, it is origin angle between these values is 90 degrees and at the same time each angle is equal to 90 degrees. Please observe this value. It is slope is minus 1. This slope is plus 1. M1 M2 is equal to minus 1. That means each angle is equal to 90 degrees. So the diagram formed by these lines is a square. What is the area of the square? Here area of the square is nothing but 1 of the triangle area into 4. 1 of the triangle area into 4. Here 4 into what is the area of the triangle formed by this line with coordinate axis? C square by 2 mod AB. That means here what is the C? A square by 2 into mod 1 into 1. That means it cancels 2 times. That is the area is 2 square units. Okay. Please note this value. The diagram formed by the lines. The diagram formed by the lines x plus or minus y plus or minus a is equal to 0 or mod x plus mod y is equal to a greater than 0 is a square. Area of the square is equal to a square units. Please note the diagram. The diagram is in this way. Okay, it is the square. Say this value is ABCD. Area of this square is nothing but 4 into 1 of the triangle area. Area of the square is equal to 4 into triangle OAB area. Triangle OAB area. 4 into triangle OAB is nothing but x plus y is equal to a. x plus y is equal, this line equation is nothing but x plus y is equal to a. Okay, that means x by a plus this x-intercept is a comma 0, y-intercept is 0 comma a. If x and y-intercept are given, what is the area of mod AB? Okay, that means half into mod AB means half into mod AB. Mod AB means a into a. That is equal to 2 times 2a square. Please note this value. Area of the square is equal to 2a square, and note this diagram also. This proof also. Area is equal to 4 into triangle OAB area. Next point. The diagram formed by the lines AX plus or minus BY plus or minus C is equal to 0 or mod AX plus mod BY is equal to C, where C greater than 0 is a rhombus. Area of the rhombus is equal to 2C square by mod AB. Area of the rhombus is 2C square by mod AB. In this case, the diagram is in this way. Please observe the values. Here mod x means plus or minus. Here also plus or minus. By removing plus plus, minus plus, minus minus, minus plus minus, we get these values. What are the lines? AX plus BY is equal to C is one of the line. AX minus BY is equal to C. Minus AX minus BY is equal to C. AX minus AX plus BY is equal to C. These are the lines. Same, these values. By drawing the diagram, we get this value. AX plus BY is equal to C means x by C by A. It is one of the line. Please observe these values. It is the rhombus. The angle between the diagonals 90 degrees. Observe this value. Slope of this value is minus A by B. Slope of this value is A by B. Here M1, M2 not equal to minus 1. If M1, M2 is equal to minus 1, this angle is 90 degrees. Definitely it is a square. Here M1, M2 not equal to minus 1. So it must be rhombus. Okay. Here the angle between the diagonals 90 degrees. So it is a rhombus. Please note this value. The area of the rhombus is nothing but area is equal to 4 into one of the triangle OAB area. Say this value is OAB. Triangle OAB means 4 into C square by 2 mod AB. C square by 2 mod AB. Here 2 times cancel. That is equal to 2C square by mod AB. Okay, please note this value. The diagram formed by the lines AX plus or minus BY plus or minus C is equal to 0 or mod AX plus or minus plus mod BY is equal to C is a rhombus, and area of the rhombus is equal to 2C square by mod AB square units. Note this diagram. Next, please write the example. The diagram formed by the lines root 3x plus y is equal to 0, root 3y plus x is equal to 0, root 3x plus y is equal to 1, root 3y plus x is equal to 1 is dash. Please observe the equations. First equation is root 3x plus y is equal to 0. Next, root 3x plus y is equal to 1 means root 3x plus y minus 1 is equal to 0. These are parallel lines. It is one of the set of parallel lines. Next, root 3y plus x means x plus root 3y is equal to 0. X plus root 3y minus 1 is equal to 0. These sets are in the form of ax plus by plus c1 is equal to 0, ax plus by plus c2 is equal to 0. Okay, these are in the form of px plus qy plus r1 is equal to 0, px plus qy plus r2 is equal to 0. These are set of parallel lines. Okay, here the diagram formed by the lines means first we find m1, m2, p1, p2. Here what is the m1? M1 is nothing but minus a by b, that means minus root 3. Next, what is the m2? M2 is equal to minus 1 by root 3. Okay. And P1 is equal to mod C1 minus C2 by root over A square plus B square. What is the value of mod C1 minus C2? Minus 1 minus 0 means 1 by root 4. Root 3 plus 1 means 1 by 2. Next, similarly, what is the value of P2? P2 is equal to mod C1 minus C2 means 1 by 2. Please observe the values. Clearly, what is the value of M1, M2? M1, M2 is nothing but minus root 3 into minus 1 by root, that means 1, not equal to minus 1. If M1, M2 is equal to minus 1, the angle between the adjacent sides is 90 degrees. Here M1 not equal to, M1, M2 not equal to minus 1, that means M1, M2 not equal to minus 1. And what is the value of P1? P1 is equal to 1 by 2, P2 is equal to 1 by 2, P1 is equal to P2. P1 is equal to P2 and M1, M2 not equal to minus 1. So, the diagram formed by these lines must be rhombus. Opposite distance between the parallel sides equal. The angle is not equal to 90 degrees. So, the diagram formed by these lines is rhombus. Suppose M1 M2 is also minus 1, then it is a square. Then these two are not equal, then it is a parallelogram. Suppose M1 M2 is equal to minus 1 and P1 not equal to P2, then it is a rectangle. In this case, what is the area of the triangle? Sorry, area of the diagram formed by these lines. Area is nothing but mod C1 minus C2 into R1 minus R2 by what is the value? Det of AB PQ. Please write this problem also. The area of the diagram formed by these lines is dash. Example 2. Find the area of the diagram formed by these lines is dash. Area is nothing but mod C1 minus C2 into R1 minus R2 by det of AB PQ. Here, what are the values of C1 minus C2? Already we write the equations root 3x plus y, root 3x plus y. Next, x plus root 3y is equal to 0. X plus root 3y minus 1 is equal to 0. Here C1 is equal to 0, C2 is equal to minus 1. C1 minus C2 means what is the value? 1 into 0 minus of minus means 1 into R1 minus R2 means again 0 plus 1 by that of what is the value? Root 3 1. Next 1 root 3. Okay. That is equal to what is the answer? 1 by 3 minus 1 means 2 square units. Therefore, area of this diagram formed by the lines is equal to 1 by 2 square units. Next, example 3. Please write this value also. The area formed by the curve 2 mod x plus 3 mod y is equal to 6. 2 mod x plus 3 mod y is equal to 6. It is in the form of a mod x plus b mod y is equal to c. Already we derived the formula. What is the area? Area is equal to 2c square by mod AB. Direct formula. 2c square by mod AB. Here A is equal to 2, B is equal to 3, C is equal to 6. That means 2 into 6 square by mod 2 into 3. Simplify this value. It is the area bounded by this curve. Please note these values.